UFC 198 returning to Brazil. And man, the UFC obviously loves to go to Brazil. You can tell they stacked this card from top to bottom. We're finally getting Cyborg. She is making her debut. I am excited about this. I have wanted to see her in the UFC for a while. It is at a catch weight at 140. I guess they're letting her take these baby steps to make that 135 cut. And she's fighting Leslie Smith, which is, I mean, it's going to be a sacrifice. I hate it, but I mean, whatever. We still got Cyborg here. We got Damian Maia versus Matt Brown. Matt Brown he's probably the toughest guy at 170. Awesome clinch game. This guy has some crazy Muay Thai. He has gone at it with the best guys at 170. He's fighting Damian Maia, though, in Brazil. Damian Maia, since he dropped to 170, I love that drop. He has lost a couple fights, but to big name guys at 170, but he has gone out there and just dismantled some other really good guys at 170. Some of the best Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu there is out in the UFC. He's getting better at his striking. I'm going to have to go with Damian Maia in this fight. I hate to say it. I like Matt Brown, but Damian Maia, he's going to be tough for anybody at 170, of course. Anderson Silva and Uriah Hall. Everybody is super excited for this fight. The two best strikers, I'm going to say the two most dynamic strikers at 185 going at it. They've got them lined up, but I hate to say this. This is going to be the most underwhelming fight on this card. Everybody's going to be disappointed. They both, I mean, we've seen this. They both go out there and they will play patty cake with people, trying to lure them for a counter. They're both counter strikers. And Uriah Hall, I don't know what to say about this guy. He's got all the talent in the world, but just hasn't really put it together yet. He'll lose fights that everybody thinks he's going to go out there and just kill somebody. And, he's just underwhelming. And then he goes out there against Gegard Mousasi and TKOs him. One of the best fighters there is. I mean, at 185. It's crazy. I don't know what to say, but I'm going to have to go with Anderson Silva. He's going to win a decision. It's hard. They're going to Brazil. The Brazilian crowd, they go crazy for these fights. It's going to be hard for Uriah Hall to fight Anderson Silva in Brazil, but it's just going to be underwhelming. We got Jacare Souza versus Vitor Belfort. Awesome fight. I love this matchup. Vitor Belfort, he's not really, I don't think he's going to be the same fighter, when he was on TRT. And, he almost submitted John Jones, almost won the light heavyweight title, filling in for somebody on short notice. He kicked Luke Rockhold's head into the third row of the stands, But TRT, they banned that. USADA, they've cracked down, they're busting a lot of people. And Vitor, he's not going to be the same guy. And he's fighting Jacare. Very tough guy. He's awesome. Jacare, he's got, if not the best, he's got some of the best Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in the UFC. 185, yeah, I don't know if there's anybody that can touch him there, but I'm going to have to go with Jacare in this fight. Awesome fight, though. I love the matchup. And we're going to the main event, Fabricio Verdun versus Stipe Miocic for the heavyweight title. I like this fight better than the originally scheduled bout with Cain Velasquez and Fabricio, rematch for the title. Stipe, he is a big, tough guy. He has great wrestling. He's going to put pressure on everybody he fights. He's going to put pressure on Fabricio Verdun. Fabricio, though, man, he is not the same guy that he used to be. He got cut from the UFC a long time ago. Junior Dos Santos folded him up like a lawn chair. He fought in Strikeforce, and he laid on his back against Alistair Overeem, just begging him, to go to the ground with him, to fall into his guard. But man, he got some striking, and dude, he's knocking some guys out. Mark Hunt, he went out there and just dismantled Mark Hunt and beat up Travis Brown. Oh man, he beat up Roy Nelson. I felt bad for him after that fight. Fabricio, we got K1 for Doom now. He's going to stand and strike with anybody. If they go to the ground with him, I mean, he submitted Antonio Nogueira, which, of course, everybody knows he's got awesome Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. For Doom, I don't see anybody beating him anytime soon. I'm going to have to go over Doom. Like I said, it's hard for anybody going to Brazil and fight one of these Brazilian superstars. I'm going to have to go over Doom. I mean, I'm very excited for this fight, though. That I like this matchup. Stipe's he's a killer. But Verdun in Brazil. We'll see. Let me know what y'all think.